Everyone, Jim Bennett, and a warm welcome back to ZeSwims. Today we're going to explore Bennan Loch. It's about a mile and a half walking. So let's begin.
We park at the bridge going over the Erne water and then make our way to the forestry road.
I say we've got about a mile and a half walking to go. Bennan Hill. So I've got a forestry trail we're heading in. On the horizon to the right of the trees we can see the outline of the hill. We pop over the hill and drop into Bennan Loch. And some of our neighbours. We're actually going on to a sheep trail. We cut off the forestry road in a little while. I've done a recce of the access way to the loch. That was a few weeks ago. It was quite wet and damp. So we'll see if it's dried up a little. On my recce route here, I went up through the forestry plantation trying to find a pathway through. It was pretty difficult going through the trees. There was a pathway, but it's not one to be recommended, so I found an alternate route, and it came very clear to me coming back down the hill. So that's us now at the crossroads, if you like. We go off the trail now, so we can see there's a bridgeway just up ahead. And there's some timbers on the ground, quad bike tracks, and this is where we've came from. So let's head across. This is a far easier pathway than the one I took before. You can see the quad bike tracks going up the hillside there. Time to time you find the odd dead sheep in the hillside. So we've taken a diagonal, taken off a large corner that leads to the forestry plantation. I say last time I worked my way through this forest, the two aspects we see ahead of us. This is the easiest route. This quad bike pathway takes us up the side of the fir trees. And there's another sheep path over the Drystane Dyke that takes us over the hill. And we cut over the fence. We head off the quad bike track now and head towards the Stane Dyke. So a steady incline, and then we're heading off about just where the track deviates. We're heading towards the dyke. There's a vague pathway up and over the hill. That's it there. So that's us at the the lower end of Bennan Hill with the loch and the Whiteley wind farm in the background.
A high-level overview of the loch to help you orientate yourself and help you plan your swim, and to give us a sense of the area that we're involved in. Panoramic view indicating direction where we've came from, up past the forest on the far side, the anglers rest, where their boats are based and coming forward from. In the background, the gentle turning of the wind farm, and from there it gives us a sense, an opportunity to get a feel of our environment.
And heading down the hillside, and I'll find an access point. In fact, the gates look quite good. Aye. Nice pathway. Fine entrance point for us. That's great, lovely. Okay, a wee bit stony. So, well, that's us done a little trek to our entry point to Bennan Loch. Well, let's venture in. Let's see how we get going. That's nice, let's venture in and see what the water holds for us. Again, another beautiful day. We've got a very gentle breeze. We'll swim into the centre against the currents at the moment. Allows us just to ease back gently when we're finished. Sheep in the background. It's quite an easy swim actually. We can go parallel to the side and an easy swim out and walk along a grass verge, which is quite nice. It's great. Well, let's get ourselves in there. Out. My yellow flag in the distance for my swim out. That's any clearer for you. Well, that sounds about the middle of the loch just now. There we go. Again, nicely protected. Some angling boats up the top. The hill we come over, a yellow flag in the distance. So a kind of half-mile swim today will do. At the moment I thought I would share with you some insights of the advantages of cold water swimming particularly. And this all started a number of years ago when I was in recovery from ME, myalgic encephalomyelitis, or CFS, chronic fatigue syndrome. I was involved with a gentleman named Professor Kakkar, a cardiac research centre in London. And we've done a whole series of cold bath therapy. It started off at 15 degrees and eventually down to 10 degrees. And we started with standing for a few minutes, kneeling, sitting, and then fully submerged. And you've actually done that for 15 minutes. And it's way back many years ago that I was involved in this research. So what they found at the time was, it's great for dilation of blood vessels. It's great for lowering blood pressure, particularly with heart conditions. However, a word of caution or warning, one would need to be get a full medical and be recovered to a good state, a full medical with your GP before doing any form of water or therapy at all. So, dilation of blood vessels, in ME particularly, there's a view that there's a restricted amount of blood and oxygen going to the brain, so it really enhances the brain capability. Cognitive, being able to process information, memory, it's really great for that. And what they've done was, they've done ultrasound of the carotid artery going up, and found that with cold bath therapy, that dilated, increased the volume. And we also had research on bone density, particularly females and more elderly, and found that the density, the bone density gets so much stronger within this as well. It's great for reducing stress, as I've said before, good for boosting immune system. It's great for enhancing sleep capabilities as well. The other thing I found was that the skin gets a greater blood supply. So any skin conditions intended to improve as well. So overall, it actually is a great form of therapy. You don't need to do what I'm doing all the times coming in here. Similarly, you can get not as good effects, but similar effects with having cold showers on a daily basis as well. So hopefully you found that of some insights, of some benefit to you. So we'll go for half-hour swim and then we'll head back to base. So we can see just away in the distance the wee yellow flag fluttering, beckoning us home. So let's go and have some fun now. Another advantage of swimming, cold water swimming, is being able just to lie back and float, like a form of meditation, and just watch the world go by. It's beautiful, and just let it be. Now parallel, quite close, or relatively close, swim down to a wee yellow flag. That's us, half-mile swim by. That's us now heading back in. We've got a mile and a half walk up over the hill and back home again. So until the next time, bye now.